Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Average Woman Podcast. I'm that lady, Miss Nicole, coming at you today with another topic that is near and dear to my spirit. So today I want to set off the bombs. Boom, 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 boom. That's the bombs blowing up, y'all. So today we're talking about there's no such thing as a sex life. Yeah. There is no such thing as a sex life. Okay. So I know that you were told that there's that you're supposed to have some sort of sex life, whatever the hell that is. But sex is for reproduction, okay? So basically you should replace sex with reproduction life, because that's what you're out here doing. When you're out here having sex with multiple partners, you're going to make children. Sex is not free. It comes with the cost. And the cost of having sex is you make babies, because that's how babies are made, in case nobody told you. So I'm not going to hold you up with this one, because this is going to be a gut puncher. We're going to hit it with the 1-2 today. I'm that lady, Miss Nicole. Nicole Archer is my business page if you need some assistance. I got that herbal specialized tea for you, designed straight for you. I have over 50 herbs that I make and blend as a tea for your enjoyment, to improve your health, make you feel better. I'm here if you want to talk one-on-one. We can do a free 30-minute discussion whenever you want. We can schedule it at your convenience. You can set that up on my website, The Average Woman channel. I'm on The Average Woman Podcast on Facebook. Follow, like, share, and subscribe. I'm your sister from a different mister. I want to see you win. If it's anything that I could do to help you get the way you want to be, I'm willing to do that for you. So we'll be right back after this message. Hey, thanks for listening to my podcast. If you ever wanted to have your very own podcast, I can tell you how to set it up right now. Anchor is an awesome app that's free to download. You can use its creation tools to edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast so that you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more other platforms. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenerships. And also, it has everything that you need in one place. All you need to do is go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. I look forward to hearing your new podcast any day now. Thanks. And now back to the show. So we are back, and thank you so much for tuning in to the Average Woman Podcast. And don't forget to go over to YouTube and subscribe to the Average Woman channel. I'm that lady, Miss Nicole. So today we are talking about, and I know this is going to be a good one. I'm expecting a lot of comments on this one. So there is no such thing as a sex life. Okay. If you are single and you are out here having sex with random men, you are being a whore. Because that's what that is. There is no such thing as a sex life. A single woman should not be out here having sex with random men talking about she got to have a sex life. No, you whoring. Because women are not supposed to be having sex with multiple men multiple times of the week, month, day, year, none of that. You're supposed to get with a dude and chill out. That's what you're supposed to be doing. That's the right way to do things. Along the line, some kind of way, I don't know what happened, but somebody told y'all it was cool to have sex with different guys and be out here with your vagina all in everybody's face because you got on the tightest clothes and the tiniest tops. That's not how it's supposed to be, ladies. Y'all are being wicked as hell. If you having sex with multiple guys, that's whoredom. That is not anything that you should be proud of. You should not be happy to be hollering about my body count 80, my body count this, my body count. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That has always been being a hoe. That will always be being a hoe. That's all that is. That hot girl, that's all that's hoes. That's all you telling these men. That's why they're not holding y'all in high regard, because all you doing is telling them, I'm a hoe. Basically. When you out here having sex with multiple men like there is no tomorrow, you are telling these men that you are a hoe. And I know that's not the vibe that you want, but it has never been a time in history, and unless the only time in history when you could find women just having sex with men just to please them is in brothels and whorehouses. That's it. And during the 60s, when the love and all this make love not war and all this hippie stuff, then we just went nuts in our community with all this sex. We are not supposed to be doing that, y'all. That's why we're having babies at an enormous rate. I got rid of it. Oh, that's the most horriblest thing that you could say. You got rid of a child because you wasn't prepared. The reason why you're not prepared is because you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing. Having sex at a young age when you don't have no man, that's wicked. It's disgusting. It's being a whore. Period. So no matter what you want to put on it, I'm telling you right now, everybody sees that as being a WHORE. And there is nothing prideful about that. And a man is not going to respect you when he knows that that's what you're out here in these streets doing. You don't get high value men. You don't get any kind of man doing that. You get feisty boys who like to bead and have sex with you and fight you. That's what you get. You get feisty boys who not gonna pay your bills, who gonna cheat on other women because they doing the same thing that you doing. Because that energy attracts. So that whole energy attracts another a whole dude. So you a whole female with a whole dude ain't gonna be nothing but a bunch of hoish problems. Meaning cheating, lying, stealing, fighting, and fucking. That's all that's gonna come out of that whole relationship. Nothing else. Trust me. Because your energy throwed off and you're not putting the best version of yourself out there for a man to want you. You can have sex, but you're never going to have anybody to wife you when you got that mentality about you need a sex life. Your number one priority, especially if you got kids, is providing a safe, stable environment for your children. I'm going to tell you something that I believe wholeheartedly. If a man see that you raising your children right and he ain't got no kids, even if he see you a good person and see that you raising your kids right, he'll deal with you. He'll try to be a man and want to be with you. Because he see that you got your priorities in order and you trying to raise your kids right. So it is hope for women out there with children. But the main thing is you got to have the right expectation with these men when you finally get them. You got to understand that this man don't owe you nothing. This man didn't put a baby in you. Them other guys that you had sex with, they the ones who put a baby in you. So everybody need to respect Mr. Tony when he come up in here, because he come to love us and he not asking for nothing. A man love is not free. And for you just to give your body up so loosely and freely, I got a body count, I'm going to Miami, I'm about to do this and do that. You ain't doing nothing but hoeing, boo. You ain't doing nothing but hoeing. And don't nobody respect no hoe. That's why we can't get no respect out here in these streets. That's why we get beat up. That's why we get our hair ripped out. That's why we get slung and scraped up all up on the concrete. You got battle scars all over the place. Your fingers falling off on the tips. Your mama sitting on the sofa laughing, talking about, I'm not watching no kids. And grandma, she ain't watching no kids either. And both of them got on tights trying to look like you. I told you, that's that old hoe stuff, y'all. And we got to wake up to that. We got to learn to do better. We got to learn that it is a better way. Yeah, it's not going to be as exciting as you want it to be. But life is what you make of it. If you want your life to be exciting, find ways to make your life exciting doing the right thing by you and your kids. If you done had enough penises in your vagina to last you for a lifetime, you know it. You done had sex every position that you could think of. You done did everything you could think of. It's time for you to stop, put on a skirt, and put that thing on lockdown, and get some and get some morals and some humbling about yourself. if you expect to turn your life around and to make a man desire you, because don't nobody want the hoe. Nobody wants the wife to hoe. Nobody wants the baby mama to hoe. Everybody will have sex with you, but they're not going to claim you. And the thing is that you ladies want to be claimed. And the way that you are claimed is you got to change your whole shit up. You got to change this up. This is not cute to be out here with your wig on and your eyelashes and I mean, just naked. Like you ain't got no shame. You just walk around in a 2-piece bathing suit with some sneakers on. I mean, come on, y'all. You don't want to leave nothing to the imagination of the man, but you want him to respect you. How? Don't nobody respect the hoe. Don't nobody respect the hoe. That's why they get treated the way they do. Hoes don't get no respect. It's only this culture in the 2000s where now people feel like the hoe is put on a pedestal. These women, they not nothing. These all of your celebrities and all this and stuff, all them leading y'all astray. They leading you astray because they can do that at their house. They do that for a show. But behind closed doors, most of these celebrities got men they've been with them for a long time. And they not going nowhere. And y'all don't implement that. What y'all implement is the hair, the nails, the eyelashes, and going to the club. Beyonce ain't in the club every night. Most women don't go to the club every night. Most women don't even go out to the club. They'll go out if they're getting paid for a show or something. But y'all just out here in these streets taking losses like that's what it's supposed to be. Because you think that you need to have some kind of sex life. No, you need to take your ass home and get your house in order and get your mind right so that you can attract the man. You're never going to find a husband out at the club 12 o'clock at night. Just they ain't out there that time of night because most of them work the next day. You know? You're not going to find anything really meaningful at the club unless the mood and the atmosphere calls for that. And it's just he out looking and, one thing. Because, there is a possibility, but usually not really. I'm sorry. It's a lot of fuck niggas out there late at night doing shit that they ain't got no business doing. And they looking for fuck bitches just like you who don't want nothing, who they ain't got to give nothing, who will give up them panties with no problem. You might not give it up on the first night, but they'll be calling you next weekend. And if you want to go out, they buy you 2 or 3 drinks. You giving it up. I mean, that's the easiest thing to be. The easiest thing is to be a whore. The easiest thing to be is to be a whore. The hardest thing to do is to be a woman with some dignity about yourself and carry yourself like one. Because that's not funny. That's not playful. That's not happy. All like that. That's serious work. And a lot of you need to get serious about your life and serious about your swag, because that's the only way you're going to make it, is to get a little bit more serious and take yourself a little bit more serious than what you do. Don't nobody take you serious with your wig on and your fake eyelashes and your fake fingernails. Don't nobody take you serious. You are a joke to everybody. If you got hair taped on your head any kind of way, nobody taking you serious, boo. Because we all know that you a clown with a costume on. I'm just giving you reality. I'm telling you, you talk about don't judge me. Everybody judge you. You judging me right now by the words that are coming out of my mouth. Everybody judges you. Everybody gonna judge you, period. It's up to you to set yourself up to a standard where people can have respect for you and say, oh, you're not like everybody else. But you got to show them that. Nobody's just going to give you respect because they owe you respect. You have to earn respect. And if you can't earn your respect, you ain't going to get it and you don't deserve it. So with that, I know I was a little bit long-winded than I wanted to go, but I do appreciate you tuning in to the Average Woman channel. I'm just a humble woman, just telling you like it is and the truth. I want to see you do good. I want to see you have the husband of your dreams. I want to see you go on those vacations. I want to see you living your best life. I want to see you happy and healthy. I want to see your kids grow up to be productive young men and women with talents and goals and dreams. I don't want to see our kids die in the street. I don't want to see your baby saying, my mama didn't do this for me or my mama didn't raise me that way. We got to stop failing our children by getting more serious about their life and ours too. Until next time, shalom.